Hi there, and welcome to the Seaside Cave. I apologize in advance if I repeat myself or or just completely forget to do something. This is like my third time filming this, and sometimes my mind kind of mixes things up. We had some local flooding, and though it didn't affect me at all, we've had some very inconsistent power, and yeah, I lost power like in the middle of filming, probably, I think it was 3 times now. So I'm just kind of like, my mind is repeating itself. So anyways, Seaside Cave. If you've already been here before, you could have briefly visited this place earlier, and I mentioned already that you could obtain Seal and Dugong here, the water ice type, although it's not that good of a Pokemon, and something like Walrein is probably a little bit better. Anyways, if you wanted to use that, you probably would have already obtained it earlier when I first mentioned it. I'm also unusually tired today. I got no sleep last night. I'm sorry. It is just one of those days. Anyways, full restore down here, and then we're going to hop down over onto this ledge, and we can fight this lady. I want to use Flygon. Anyways, battle. Okay. Thank you, gimme person. Let's see, I don't have my dowsing machine on. There is a blue shard here, and then there's 2 paths we can take. To go further along, you want to head east, but I'm going to continue exploring, so I'm hopping down here. I'm going to grab a dive ball here, and then we could hop down this ledge and fight another ranger. And another Pearson Berry for your troubles. And then we could head down to the south. Whoops, I didn't want to talk to you again. And you're going to meet up with a guy. And you should probably remember this guy if you were here earlier in the game. He's the Roggenrola guy. And guess what? He's going to challenge you to a battle and use Roggenrola. Yes, I can defeat you and your rock hard will. I can assure you that you will probably find this to be arguably the most irritating battle in the entire game, just because of sturdy and having to put up with it on those rug and rollers. Anyways, that does clear a path for you back to the Undella base south of here, which gives you kind of a shortcut, I guess, if you see fit. But that is all we can do, and we need to head back to the entrance and loop around. I'm going to heal real quick. And then upon re-entering, we could head down, and this time we're going to head east. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down these steps. Oh, how convenient. I actually didn't run into a battle for once. And then we could fight this guy down here. The path of karate is the path of humanity. This guy's really weird. I think he's hit his head one too many times. Okay, after fighting him, it's time to do some exploring. First off, head east, and you can pick up this random heart scale. Now, you do need surf in this place, because you need it to head north. If you don't have surf on you, I don't know what to tell you. You should have a water Pokemon that knows surf. Upon heading up this way, you are going to reach a set of steps, and at the top, you will be blocked off by this thing here. First off, you can head north and pick up this random calcium, but more importantly, the entrance is being blocked. You'll need the Colress machine that Colress gave you earlier. That's why we couldn't come here immediately, and this will move the Crustle. Now, you do have to fight the Crustle. It's level 42, it's not that tough. Anyways, this entrance here will take you outside to the Plasma Frigate. Yay! But there's more to explore in this place. So before we do that, we are going to head down these steps first. And upon coming down here, we are greeted by lots and lots and lots of boulders. So yeah, you're going to need strength if you want to explore down here. And there's also a new Pokemon you could find down here as well. And that is Shuckle. Shuckle is a very interesting Pokemon. It's Bug Rock type, and it is literally the strongest defensive Pokemon in the game, defensive and special defensive wise. In terms of hit points, it doesn't have that many hit points, but its defenses are insane. This is it's actually not a bad Pokemon at all. The main thing to keep in mind if you're using a Pokemon like this is it's kind of a niche Pokemon. It has a unique strategy to it. Toxic is an unbelievably good move on him, and you actually pick up the TM for Toxic in this place. So if you're looking for something very unique, Shuckle is definitely something to consider. I don't think it's a bad Pokemon, however, you gotta be someone who doesn't mind having lengthier battles, because it is a tank. It's meant to absorb damage, not dish it out. And that, my friends, is why High Jump Kick is an awful move. Anyways, boulders to push around. You need to just push boulders. There's a lot of them to push. This puzzle isn't difficult at all to figure out, and basically you should be able to get through it without even seeing a video. Upon pushing this boulder through, whoops, you can grab yourself a rare candy for your trouble. I rarely use rare candies, but if you ever feel a need to use them, by all means. They're obviously better the higher your Pokemon's level, because it takes more experience to level up a higher leveled Pokemon. And then we can fight in our black belt. I'm not sure if I should be upset that I never broke free of confusion, or if I should be happy that I didn't hurt myself 4 straight times like normal. Anyways, the prize for all of this is the great and a lovely TM06 Toxic. It's actually a really amazing TM. Toxic will poison a foe, but not just any kind of poison. This is a very sharp poison, and every turn the battle goes on, the poison will get worse until switched out. Then it'll kind of reset back to the original. Toxic's awesome. I really like it. It's also a really frustrating move to go against. Anyways, that concludes the Seaside Cave, and I got through it without power going. Sorry if I kind of sounded bored out of my mind. I really get like sick of filming things multiple times. It's like the worst thing that can possibly happen when doing YouTube videos, having to film something more than once, because then your brain's just like, I don't want to do this anymore. The only time it's good is when you do Mario, because it means that if you're re-filming, you died. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm really rambling. I'm sorry. Thank you, and good night.